Greetings and salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Stasis. I'm Count Jack Fisco. Come join me for another horror adventure. Are we sure we got... What? Oozing red goop contains flecks of bone and masses of tissue. Why is this clickable? Ew! What? Why? Okay. So I'm gonna save again now that we've apparently picked up goop. Alright, let's I can't use the cables on myself? Nope, okay. What the? Oh my gosh! I was kind of expecting that to happen, but wow. Just wow. Okay, we got another achievement for killing ourselves. This is great. That's not what I meant. It kind of was. Alright. What happens if we click the body part on ourselves?
I don't think that'll work.
Okay, I'm going through the right door. Screw that. Just screw that. Blood-stained environmental suits. These suits look relatively intact, despite the new decorations splattering their surfaces. It's like an abstract painting. From one angle, the handiwork of something mindless and automated, but from another, these brushstrokes are angry with rage, or worse, indiscriminate and gleeful. Wait, so everybody, all the bodies here were stuffed up against the windows that looked outside. What did that? Was that the creatures? You can't begin to estimate how many lives were ended here. Okay, so we can grab one of the suits. I was wondering about that. Although they are saturated in human ichor, these suits are in working order. Grab one. The charged plasma...
Serotonergic receptors are present in your principal vascular system.
Excuse me? What the hell's that mean?
Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at Kane security employees will not be tolerated.
Wow, really? So you're not allowed to say anything but respectful things to the security guards. Fuck that. Charged plasma molecules dart across the surface of an invisible electrical field. Do it! Oh, we're looking through. Okay, I was like, don't touch the field, man! It's a plasma field! Is this gonna kill me if I do this? No, it just goes back. Okay, so we were just looking. I was like, I don't want to get electrocuted on the field. Okay, so this goes somewhere. Is there any... Okay, we have to remember, adventure games, sometimes you have to pixel hunt. Is there anything else I need? So I've got a suit. Oh no, it just gave me oxygen. That's what it did. Alright. Let me save in case I can somehow kill myself with oxygen. Because... I don't know. The way we can kill ourselves is kind of... You know what? I'm actually curious. How many more suicides... Oh, it's not that kind of field. We actually lean against it to look in, so it isn't actually hurting us. Okay. It's just a barrier. I thought it was a hello. I think I know what the Survive Surgery achievement's all about now. Unlike much of the machinery, the terminal is designed to assist in healing. It's the only one. For the beneficiary or victim, this is where the surgery patients lie. Call to rest, to sleep. Discarded hospital bed. Well, that was poetic. Plastic surgical curtains. We're not merging words here. Where are you? I didn't click on the...
I'm back. It's been cut open.
Of course! They must have manually removed the PDTs.
Yeah, we knew
That's
that,
why
but we
the
just didn't tell her.
systems were reset in medical.
Oh, the bodies. The bodies in the crew quarters. They were skinned. The creatures were using the PDTs to move through secure areas.
Must have realized what was going on.
So for me to get to the lower decks...
You have to remove your tag.
Oh, great.
Remove?
Perhaps electric shock. No, that wouldn't work. John? This is the only surefire way.
Get in the surgery machine.
What are you saying?
The surgery pod should already be programmed to remove it.
It didn't work out so well for this poor woman.
It's the only way, unless you space jump between decks.
This is surgery.
John, prep the pod.
She's right. A modesty curtain. Takes you a few moments, but the joke hits hard. Yeah. Main surgery pod base. I didn't mean to click on this. I was just trying to look at it and my finger slipped on the damn button again. I hate that right-click moves you to things. High-end surgery pods, sophisticated enough to perform nearly any operation with a tiny margin for error. Tiny? That's not tiny. Pipes. You imagine yourself as a doctor in a space opera, barking a sharp line of dialogue to identify this piece of machinery. Anesthesia. In the surgical suite, at least one of these would be anesthesia. Your guess is it's this one. Guess. Cryopreservation tank. This thick, vicious soup is this syrup is a cocktail of cryoprotected and synthetic amniotic fluids. Oxygen storage tank. The steel tank stores oxygen-rich compounds under high pressure. Lovely. I can click on all of these. What? Extracted PDA. Several bent spinal hooks protrude from a disengaged personal It's attached to the spine? So we have a PDT.
Maybe.
No.
No.
Alright, what does the PDA tell us? Isaiah Raj Kupar. I hope I'm saying that right. January 8th, a new year for the chief of surgeon. I can read. A new year for the staff of the medical deck. I have to think of it that way, or it gets rather confusing. The staff of the medical deck now consists of 3 extra sections: cybernetics, tissue regeneration, and for some reason, medicinal hydroponics. Yes, it may be medicinal, but as I told Dr. Milan, they are still plants. I don't wish to seem ungrateful. It is Kane Corporation who opened so many new doorways for me, and who redefined the frontiers of medicine for us all. Yeah, by violating laws. As a man who served his apprenticeship on the battlefields, elbow deep in the blood of innocence, to see those deserts and war-torn villages reborn as images of Nirvana is a privilege. And all thanks to the sciences of Kane. Yeah, at what cost, man? And yet it's hard to understand why on the Groom Lake so many departments are being forced to share resources like this. I hear our budget will be up for review soon, and the chances for us to get an increase are slim. Just try to remain positive. February 18th. My goodness, 300% budget increase. I have not yet been able to even imagine how helpful this financial windfall will be. Dr. Milan assured me that a sizable portion of this budget will be applied to Project C. It makes our work that much more essential. We'll order new equipment and new samples, although I don't totally agree with the ethics of Dr. Milan's acquisition of volunteers for surgery and testing. The leaps and bounds we've made in our research more than make up for the rest of it. No, it doesn't! You're murdering innocent people. Is it wrong that we must test the limits of morality for the greater good? Yeah, because it means you're doing it wrong. And you're lying about it, claiming they're all criminals. May 4th, I'm a surgeon who's seen many awful things in the blood-soaked abattoirs of the Pangea Wars. Wasn't Pangea the continent? How is that? Okay. So perhaps this should be a second nature to me, but I don't recall agreeing to the use of children for testing. Yeah, hello? I went to inspect the stasis tubes at the request of my chief nurse and found that there were several children, some as young as 9 years old awaiting process. Children? I was shocked and appalled and demanded an explanation for Dr. Milan. Edward Jenner had to test the vaccine on children to see if they would work, he said. I knew the story. What medical doesn't? Jenner injected infected purulent exudates. Wow, I don't know those words. Into children's arms, which must have seemed callous disregard for a child's life, yet it saved the boy. That's how he convinced me. We are the frontier of sciences. Chances must be taken. I do not always feel comfortable with his ethical choices, but his logic is sound. No, it's not. The research is too valuable for us to let a few moral qualms get in the way. God, you're a sick fucker. December 17th. I fear that my decision to become a surgeon with the Kane Corporation is not quite as simple as I thought. The first casualties of the infection spreading across the ship came to my lab, where we had to set up a quarantine operating room. I had to get hands-on with a patient for the first time in years. The flow of blood, the cutting of infected tissues using my specialized tools. God forgive me, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, we've established that you're a sociopath. It's impossible to explain the adrenaline rush from playing God in such a way. Of having the lives of so many on the verge of death in your hands. Yeah, it's called sociopath and a God complex. Guess what? A lot of people that go into that field. Thanks for making my point, lady, but that scared the crap out of me. I felt it on the battlefield and I feel it now. It is not the beauty of birth that moves me, it seems, but the pungent stench of death. Yeah, you're a sociopath. I already said this. I thought I'd join King Corporation to save my soul. Instead, it is to slake of thirst in the beast. It is to slake the thirst of the beast within me. Those jaws savor at the scent of blood. I am ashamed. You should be. December 20th. How could I have not seen it? Those awful life forms are disguising themselves as us, inside us. They wear our skins and our PDTs. Oh, so it wasn't her. It just literally put her face on. That's creepy. Which explains how security systems cannot detect them. If I didn't already know where these creatures came from, this would perhaps be less frightening. But they've learned the vile abominations. Abomination. What a word that is. It appears to summarize what we have created in our hubris. We've created evil. God help us all. Yeah, serves you right, dude. Notices and reports. PDTs. All these still ages. Yeah, okay, we read that one. Inbox and outbox. Backman to Raj Kupar. Analysis report. Dr. Milan has recalibrated his guidelines for subjects in Project C, and specifically requirements for any female subjects who have previously been pregnant. The female subject should ideally have been screened, but the precise source is not important. Since the project has a 99.89% chance of non-fatal reaction in the subjects, a member of the staff will be eligible for this test. The ideal subject is as follows. Blood type O negative, between 5'5" and 6'0", free of any genetic defects, between 18 and 40. Subjects must have recently been pregnant, ideally within the past year. Regards, Dr. C. Backman. From Malan to Raj Kupar, the nurse. We've disagreed often, but never so more than now. I'm aware that Miss Callister doesn't work in surgery, and that the chief nurse boxer has seniority in terms of rank. However, Callister is one of the most extraordinarily organized minds I've ever worked with, and product storage areas are cleaned and well indexed. Therefore, I have to challenge your demand that I remove her from her position because of these false reports she's been sending you about anomalies in the supplies. I have no doubt that your claims of her illicitly taking samples is also an accusation. She's a fine worker and reports only when what she feels is right. I'll be taking no action against her. You are in charge of the project, but you must allow me to choose my staff at my own discretion. Regard, Isaiah. So he was defending her even though she was reporting what was going on. Ironic. Okay, so that didn't help us, like, at all. So, what is the point of these? I don't understand. Organic receptacle, protein and fat storage container. What am I doing with these? I can't interact with them. Oh, here we go.
The pot is not properly prepared for the selected program.
Okay, so I assume I have to put the oxygen to the oxygen tank.
This is a final request for Ripley Bayuno to report to communicate.
I don't think this will fit.
Okay. Wait, what is that? Empty stasis fluid container.
It doesn't work like that.
I know it doesn't. I want to know what the hell it is. What does it do? What fluid do I... Okay, we're gonna have to do the adventure game of point and click. And just start, click this with this and see what happens. Okay, so... I feel like we're missing things. I don't feel like what we have is enough to do this. We'll go check the other room. We'll come back. I don't feel like we have everything necessary to... Wait, is there something on the floor there? No, that's just the bottom of the medical machine. Alright. I can't, interact with the... grab the PDT. What happens if I put it on the force field? No, don't do that! I didn't mean to... I just meant to run over there. Stop that. Keep my inventory out.
I think that would break.
Probably. Can I use a loose cable at all?
I don't know what I was thinking there. It doesn't work like that.
Not sure what the point of having picked up the body part is yet. That just seems confusing. Alright, let's go to reception. like somebody's still alive.
Oh, never again. It crawled through the night, and then they grafted their eyes and tore
Excuse
to my
me?
skin. Oh, never ever, never again. They came for our mothers and then for our kin, scratching the guilt and eating their sin, changing God's work, a seed to begin. We burn them with fire and kill them with men. Let us remember, never again.
What is with the creepy ghost kid? Seriously. My personal thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoy it. You all take care of yourselves. If you want to see more of me, keep up the video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave a comment below, and please remember to take that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, fare thee well, everyone.